So, you have some collections on your credit report and you're wondering if they're going to prevent you from buying a house. Well, the answer is yes, no, or maybe. It all depends on the type of the collections, how old they are, how much they are, and a few other factors. My name is Chrystal and I am a mortgage loan originator. Let me give you a little advice on credit collections and you can decide for yourself. Here are some things to consider. The older the collection, the less impact it has on your score. A $50 new collection will have a worse impact on your credit score than a $500 collection that's 6 years old. Did you know that sometimes it can actually lower your credit score if you pay off a collection? It's true, especially if it's a really old collection. If you have a collection that's several years old and you decide to pay it off, it reactivates by changing the date of last activity. It's kind of like having Frankenstein on the table and running lightning through those wires. The debt comes back to life. So another thing to consider is, do you really need to pay off a collection account? As a mortgage lender, when I review your credit report, I have to address collection accounts if they total $2,000 or more. This is the rule for most loan programs and most lenders. So, if you have a $50 collection account with the power company, but your credit score is okay for qualifying to buy a house, most lenders are not going to ask you to pay off that account. Remember when I was talking about Frankenstein? You don't want to reactivate negative credit. So what about multiple credit collection accounts? Here's where things can get a little tricky. If you have multiple collections on your credit report, it is going to pull your credit score down and cause problems with your chances of buying a house. Sometimes, even if you pay them off, the payment history showing on the collection account can prohibit you from purchasing a home, especially if the account shows a string of recent late payments. That is a huge red flag for lenders. So what can you do? Well, you can try to have the accounts deleted from your credit report. You can hire companies to help you with this, but you can do the work yourself. It is time consuming and it takes patience. You can't fix it overnight, but you didn't get into this mess overnight either. Deleting a collection account is something that some companies will do, but not all companies. Sometimes you can negotiate a payment with a company. The difference in your credit score with a paid collection versus if the collection wasn't on there at all can be drastically different on your credit score. Contact the collection agency, not the credit bureau, Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. I'm talking about the collection company that the original bill was turned over to. Asking for a pay for delete letter is very important. Some collection agencies will accept a portion of the money owed rather than the full amount, but you must specifically request that this agreement is in writing and that it states that they will delete this item from your credit report. But remember, not all of them will do it, not all of them can do it, but some will, so it's worth asking. So, credit collections, are you going to pay them off? Will it improve your credit score? Could it hurt your credit score? The best thing that you can do is talk to your mortgage lender before you do anything that could impact your credit score. I hope that this information has been helpful. My name is Chrystal Searcy, and my goal is to help make the mortgage process crystal clear. Take a minute and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more helpful topics, or you could look me up on Facebook or Instagram. Hope you have a great day.